Hi, we're the Spirit Room Travelers. If you don't know us already, my name is Juliana. I'm a psychic medium and a witch.
And I'm Jesse. I'm a Reiki practitioner and intuitive remote viewer. And this video is going to be about the government's involvement in relation with cryptids. We're going to be answering some questions such as, do they know, are they aware, what are they doing about it, how they react to them, and what's going on behind the scenes. So, of course, the government does absolutely know about cryptids. They know what's going on. They've known about it for a very long time. They've been covering things up, including, which again we'll get into details, but including the fact that people go missing in the forest. And I've spoken about this on the podcast, Obscure Mysteries on Spotify, with the Missing 411, which we're going to get some information about this again, what the government is doing about it. So, are you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get some in real time downloads on this. All right. So, what do you have?
I was going to say, Goddess Demeter is very involved into our video today.
Yeah.
She is, if you don't know,
goddess of the harvest, goddess of the woods, the forest. She's a nature goddess.
She's the home of the cryptids.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, connecting with her is opening me up to a lot of spirits that have died in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's actually a little overwhelming for me because there's so many spirits that are coming forward.
Right.
Mainly in gosh, I don't know the states very well, but it's more like Midwest-ish, like Kansas, and then more east, northeast is the space that she's showing me.
Okay.
There are lots of human spirits that have passed away that are very eager to share their stories with us.
So let's get to the questions here. Does the government know about them?
Yes.
All right. So again, we said that right in the beginning. They do know about them. What was the reaction to the government finding out? What are they doing with these cryptids? What's going on there?
Well, sorry. Yeah, so the government is definitely involved. They cannot take the cryptids and move them somewhere else. The only way that they can control population is adapting with them.
Creating some sort of boundary.
Creating boundaries, which is looking like is these national forests. That's their territory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a lot of hiker spirits that are coming through, actually.
That have gone missing.
And I'm seeing a woman spirit. She went hiking with her husband. They both died. And they actually, I'm sensing that they were like killed by like skinwalkers or something.
By a skinwalker?
I think so.
Or a wendigo? It's because if I'm picking up on similar information, it seems to me like they were mauled by something.
Yeah. More of a wendigo.
Again, check out our video on wendigos and what those look like. They're nasty creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My perspective shifts into seeing the wendigo be like a giant creature compared to these people. So it's helping me confirm what species they are. But yeah, the government has to control their population, and the way that they do is through national forests. So they're not going to say what is happening, but to control appetites and kills and territories, they have to create systems like this.
What are you saying exactly? That they're allowing people to go missing in the woods, covering it up so that they can feed them?
Yeah, it's like population control for the cryptids almost.
So they're keeping them at bay by keeping them fed within those territories, within the confines of those territories. And any people that do go missing, again, with the topic revolving around the Missing 411, they cover it up.
Yeah, and Spirit is telling me it's not the government's fault because technically you died by free will by going into this unmarked territory.
Yeah.
So these spirits, this couple, are sharing with me their frustration and their like shock.
Right.
Because they had no idea. They thought their biggest worries were there. Or
right.
Like,
that's what I was going to say. Is like, to a certain degree, it could be the government's fault only because they're not letting people know what's really out there. They're keeping it hidden. Again, let's get into that though, because obviously these spirits are frustrated because they had no knowledge of it. So why is the government keeping these cryptids in these woods and forests hidden?
Well, it's unavoidable. They can't control the population of these cryptids. They can't move them anywhere.
What I'm saying, why are they keeping them hidden from people instead of just telling everybody?
Well, panic. And then I get visions of like men wanting to go hunt them. Like, and that's just going to cause a whole different uproar in society and everything. We can't even handle the idea of aliens right now.
Right, so it would cause a lot of panic, a lot of commotion, hysteria. People are going to want to go hunt them. But with that being said, you're opening up Pandora's box, because there's a ton of things in the woods that we don't know about, that the government may not even know about.
I'm actually getting a vision right now of like settlers. So it's settlers, natives, and seems like a superior race. But they're making a contract on territories. And in this territory contract, their agreement is that if you come to this space, this is the expectation, you'll most likely be eaten.
Right. There were things like that even with the Native Americans. They had a truce with the Bigfoot because the Bigfoot were also known as crazy bears. And the crazy bears in their folklore would take their children and eat them. So, yeah, they did settle those territories. That's why the Native Americans know very well, we don't go there because that's not our territory. That's not our land.
Yeah. I'm connecting with like a really, really old spirit from like, it seems like she was like a pilgrim or something.
So you're like, you're getting information from like before this country was fully established within the government.
Yeah.
So
this is where all my downloads are coming from.
Okay. So again, the government's involvement in this. What are they doing with the cryptids? Are they capturing them? Are they studying them? Are they,
They've
genetically
done all of that, but it seems like there's like not your job, not your worry kind of thing. So they've already done tests on them as much as they want to, but it's not necessary, and then that goes against a rule agreement.
But they've already broken those rules though, right?
Yeah.
So what's going on with the government in the woods? Because again, they're underground military bases in the forests, in the woods, within the mountains. Is that where they're taking them to study and mutate or, genetic editing?
They do that, but that's taking me down a whole different path of downloads.
It's the government involvement that we're interested in here.
Yeah, so I'm getting visions that they will try to combine any cryptids or like things like that, plus human DNA, and then trying to give them consciousness to control them. I'm seeing that they're also putting like something in their neck.
Like a collar, shock collar or something?
No, it's like an injection. Just to like help control though. So they're trying to make puppets and
make it more docile.
Yeah. Trying to see how can it become a soldier, really.
To weaponize it. They're weaponizing cryptids. Of course. They're weaponizing cryptids and these underground facilities and bases.
It reminds me of Jurassic Park.
Yeah, because they are genetic editing. They're editing their genes, they're splicing them, they're combining them, they're trying to figure out how to create the strongest, most controllable monster to use for war capabilities. They're just trying to weaponize cryptids, really. Obviously, they would probably combine not just cryptids, but even just regular animals like that we know of, like bears and wolves.
Yeah, but that's child's play.
Yeah.
It's just like, compared to, because I'm like actually in that space under, and I'm scoping everything out, and it's so much more advanced than that.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so is there anything else with the government involved with these things other than just keeping the boundaries, feeding them, population control, underground editing, gene editing, and weaponizing of cryptids? Is there anything else that they're doing?
Seeing what the spirits say. I don't think so.
So, all right. Well, it seems like we've pretty much covered everything there. These spirits again are telling us their experiences, how they feel, what's going on, their frustration with their cause of death, the lack of knowledge and awareness on these things, and then you see more and more videos on social media of cryptids showing up close to society, and we're going to be talking more about that stuff in other videos because the world's going to get even crazier as time passes in the near future and in the distant future. So I think that covers it with this video, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So again, this is the government involvement with cryptids. Thanks for watching. We're the Spirit Realm Travelers. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. Give us a follow on social media, Instagram, TikTok. Check out our podcast, Obscure Mysteries, on Spotify, because we're going to have some really good content, exclusive subscriber-only content on there soon. Talking about lots of things, our communication, connection with the gods, like Demeter, and our ancestors, and just other type of world predictions as well. So yeah, join us there, join us here, follow us, and join our community. Thanks again for watching. Thank you so much for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and hit that bell notification. You can listen to our podcast, Obscure Mysteries, on Spotify, and follow us on social media, our TikTok and Instagram at Spirit Realm Travelers. Stay tuned for more content. Till next time.